is Armyguy Travels coming at you from a new neighborhood here in Ho Chi Minh City. We're in D3, home of the famous Pink Church, also known as Ten Din Church, and many other things that I'm going to show you today. So guys, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure you enjoy, and just have a great life. Happy New Year. This is Armyguy Travels. Alright guys, so Ten Din Church is actually closed right now. It's closed on Fridays at this time of year, and it's also closed on the weekends for foreigners, so they can have mass. But this is one of the most iconic things that you're going to find in all of D3, because today we're going to go and explore D3. Guys, this is the home to about 250,000 people. This, along with D1, are considered the heart of Ho Chi Minh City. Guys, this place has the War Remnants Museum, Ten Din Church, other government buildings, tons and tons of the best restaurants in the city, and not to mention some of the best coffee spots in the city, like Kong Cafe, which is my favorite chain in this country. Obviously, the street vendors are better, but Kong Cafe is, in my opinion, the best chain. I'm going to take you in there. We're going to get another view of the church from the upper deck, get some coffee. We're going to have a good time. So then we're going to head all the way down there. We're going to go see all the amazing shopping this district has. Everything from Crocs to Nike to Pierre Cardin. A lot of the shops, authentic stuff, none of the fakes. You're gonna find right along this street right here. This will take you straight from D3 to D1. So guys, let's have some fun. So we got a bok choy, which is the one I had last time. It's really good. And then we're gonna head upstairs, wait for it to be made. It's gonna take a little bit. So we're gonna wait for our coffee. It's gonna take probably about 10 minutes because it's a special order. But look at that view of Ten Din Church. So if you want really nice Instagram photos from right there, you just come up to the 3rd floor of Kong and you get some great views. You know what I mean? Let's go. Alright, so we got our coffee. We got the bok choy. It's got condensed milk and coconut milk. Really strong coffee. So, let's give it a shot. Just as good as always. Guys, this was like my favorite drink. It's called the bok choy. It's a coconut milk coffee here in Vietnam. It's really good. Alright guys, so we just finished our coffee, delicious, at Kong, and look what we came out to, guys. All lit up. When I was mentioning shopping, you can come to a place like this and get custom suits made, designer clothes. Got Nike, Golf, Skechers. And a lot more, guys. And you just keep walking all the way down and you're gonna see nothing but stores. Puma and Crocs, all sorts of stuff. So that's really, really cool. If you want to come over and do some shopping and have it not be fake, this is definitely the spot to do it. One other cool thing about D3 is you're going to find a lot of trees and a lot of parks. If you look right here, huge park with everybody working out, guys, kids playing, everybody walking, everybody having a good time. Great place to get your sweat on. But this is definitely an area that has a lot of trees. You're gonna notice there's gonna be a lot of spots where the entire roadways are lined with trees and foliage, which is something different than what you're gonna see in most districts here. Now, quick segue, if you were coming here to look for the video on the War Remnants Museum, which can be found here in D3, you're not gonna find it. But if you click right here, you will find it. Now, if you wanna find the video for Independence Palace, which is also located in D3, click up here and you're gonna find it. I'm gonna link them in the description, and these two things right here are the thumbnails that you need to look for if you want to see the full videos on Independence Palace and the War Remnants Museum, because we've already done it. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. This is our park here. Everybody's having a good time. If you notice, they've got security chilling. But this is how everybody stays so thin here, is because not only do they watch what they eat, but they also exercise a lot. That's why Vietnamese women have some of the best bodies in the world. No disrespect, but it is true, because they do take care of their body with their diet and with their exercise.
I've been thinking about you. 아무리 고개 흔들어도 난 이 생각만 하고 있을 뿐. 아무리 딴짓해봐도 난 너의 목소리만 들릴 뿐. 있으면 here with me. 가득 심장이면 please tell me. 빨리 고백해볼까? 눈 감고 말해볼까? 미치겠어 only you. 이런 건 처음이야. 너무 숨이 찬다. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you, boy.
So you're gonna find a lot of bars and awesome restaurants here in D3, including La La Land and this, the Chill House, also known as Saigon Beach Club. And they've got drink specials. So let's go in, have a beer, and see what it looks like.
About you, boy. Yeah. All I think about is you, boy. All I think about is yeah. All I think about is you, boy. All I think about is 내 맘에는 사람 손들어 하여 우리 둘만 완벽한 lover. 내 맘에는 사람 손들어 하여 우리 둘만 완벽한 lover. 다가가도 괜찮겠지?
Alright, so that place was a cool vibe. Definitely a place I want to come back to in District 3. It's got a pool, a beach, cold drinks at a fair price. So definitely check out the Saigon Beach Club. Definitely a spot to hit, especially when it's packed. Obviously it's early in the night, so kind of dead, but we're gonna go check out some other places in D3, more shopping that way. They also have the Lotte Mall and the church. So the entire district of District 3 is just under 5 kilometer squares. So that's kind of crazy, right? That there's this many people, 250,000 people, and all these businesses in such a small space. But definitely packed with a lot of fun. So we got another ginormous warning zone. There was one just back there where those lights are on the other side of that bus. And now this one's actually 3 stories tall. These beer gardens are definitely where everybody hangs out here in Vietnam. You really don't have a ton of clubs per se. You have a lot of beer gardens, guys. There are clubs, but these massive clubs that you see in Thailand, elsewhere, you're not really gonna find them here. There's a handful of good ones in the whole city. What you're gonna find is a lot of small bars or big beer gardens like that. Now, you put a building around that, it's the same size as a big club. So, and they'll pack them out. It is Friday night. Right now it is January 3rd at about 7 p.m. Then you have all these like rooftop sky zones. So there's just a different vibe here in Vietnam that compared to Thailand. It's just as good, it's just different, right? In Thailand, the whole goal are these gaudy, ginormous clubs that, you know, cost a ton of money to get into in theory. And then, you know, you have a lot of fun, but you spend a lot of money. Here, it's a little bit different. Everybody just goes to these beer gardens. And they drink a lot of beer here. So I'm going to show you guys right up here to the front. Just down the way in front of us is the park. And then, which is another park, and then Independence Palace. Now, like I said, guys, we're not going to go into Independence Palace. 1, because it's closed. 2, because I already did a video, and we're going to link it to this one. But you're going to notice it right up here in front of us. You notice we've got way more beer gardens. It's called Yo Beer. But these things are ginormous. They'll pack in 500-600 people drinking beer together. It's a great place to actually meet people. And it's cheap, because beer's cheap here. You're talking $2 a beer compared to 6 or 7 in the States. You know what I mean? So you end up having a cheap night. If it's all you're doing is drinking beer and not drinking liquor, you're doing like really well. Like, look, big beer garden, and then another restaurant and beer garden over here. Another government building. More shopping. then wait till you see what's right in front of us, guys. Obviously another park. And then Independence Palace is that way. Again, linked in the description. This Diamond Plaza is actually a really nice mall, but it's kind of got a weird setup. This is what I wanted to show you guys right here. Look how they decorated the church for the holidays, guys. Freaking gorgeous. Guys, this is where I want to end the D3 video. I wanted to show you some of the key sights, the key sounds, show you all the bars and restaurants. A lot of the restaurants are kind of dotted in between, but I wanted to kind of show you like the nightlife, how all this, like the Tandon Church and some other cool spots. So guys, this is Armyguy Travels. We're here in D3. If you guys want me to go into more in depth on it, I got you covered. And this is the end. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, enjoy the beautiful urban D3 here in Saigon, Vietnam.